Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Denver Broncos. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go at Mile High. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Okay, ready?
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, run! Turn! They start hot!
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
We're at 23. Here we go.
Lawrence working from the gun. His first throw is an interception. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And into the end zone he goes. A pick 6 for Denver.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit.
Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-zip. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Bayshul and Tootin now on the return.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Right, let's go. Hey, Denver, time.
Now Lawrence coming off a pick. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you'll be more interceptions.
Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
These are 24.
On 3rd and 2, here's Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Give him 8 on that one. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Jaguars, first down. An 8-yard pickup.
Hey, go.
First down, Jacksonville.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage. The trusty tight end.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Hey.
Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Red. They sign.
Wideouts getting involved with the ground game. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he's just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
One's on the mark, Jacoby Myers. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Jaguars have a first down. We've set it down from 37.
Hey, tomato. Here we go.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. And he's caught. It's the South Carolina rookie. And he won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Denver.
From the gun, Etienne gets it. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, Lawrence. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on. Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near hit.
Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. And they fail to cut the lead in half. It stays at 6.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Ready? Hey, kill, kill! Kill, 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 kill!
Second down, give to Harvey. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be first down Denver. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready? 180, behind! 11.
Nix now on 1st and 10. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And now they face second down.
Oh, my son!
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. They've got the block near mid. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach pay dirt. Well, shout out to the special teamers, Brock. They got somebody in free to block that kick, and things just got better from there as he took it all the way back.
These special teams coaches, they live in dark places, man, and they look for any vulnerability they can. A lot of times, you're a step slow, just a millisecond away. Not that time. It pays off in the biggest of ways.
Set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, Nix. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this third down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
On third down, here's Nix. And this is another incompletion. Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35.
at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Lisa 24. Hey, Sokos.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Dumped off, caught by his back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Easy, Ralph.
Lawrence to throw it. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long.
On the front for the Jaguars.
Brings it in at the 12. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. First play in a drive. Here's Harvey. Down the sideline to the 45. Along the sideline inside the 25. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead on the first play of the drive.
Hey, you saw me juggling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long, extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
And he makes the catch. The 2-point conversion try is good. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Red. Done. This is hot. Here we go.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Rip, 23. Hey, tomato.
They kick the running back in motion. Lawrence looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Hey, Ron.
Here's ETN on 1st down. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who are going to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jonte Barron has it. Along the right sideline, there's space. And into the end zone he goes. A pick 6 for Denver. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick six to watch.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing. Nope.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off Brandon Jones. And into the end zone he goes. A pick six for Denver. Ooh, partner, this has gotten out of hand early. That pick six, the latest play, pushing us towards a blowout.
Yeah, everything has gone in their favor so far.
And that's no good. His second missed extra point of the day. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Fields this one at the 3. He gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10. Back to the air following that pick six. And they pick him off again! Riley Moss with the pick. And the Broncos are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Lawrence's pass intercepted. The Broncos take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. On the handoff, here's Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Harvey once more. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's third down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton. And that brings up fourth and long.
Field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And they push their lead to 23.
Kicker's got to be a little bit like quarterbacks, Kate, every once in a while. When a QB throws a pick, you got to flush it. When a kicker gets one blocked earlier in the game, you got to do the same thing. You got to flush it, trust your fundamentals, and deliver as he just did.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Into the hands of Campbell. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the game at the 33. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Mile High in just a moment. First down now, ball at the 33.
Red on the red. Here we go.
Lawrence throwing here. And they pick him off again. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Lawrence's pass. Intercepted. They'll take over first down and goal at the 7-yard line.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal.
Oh, I said.
They'll run here. It's Harvey. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Here's another for it. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Give him 4 on the play, partner. That pushes them a whole lot closer. 3rd and goal from the 2.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
It's a designed run for it. They want the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Marvin Mims now to return it.
Marvin